Ray Butler.
Ray Butler, a.k.a. Mr. Sugar Ray.
Okay.
All right. What was your hometown? Were you born and raised here in Detroit, Michigan, or?
Well, you can say, but I came here when I was 3 years old, so everything started school here. Everything I know about Detroit, I don't know about the South. As far as being born here, no, that's all I know.
Right. Now, what was your parents' name and what was their occupation?
My parents' name was, my mother's name was Emma Butler, my father's name was Rayford Butler, my mama was, they stayed home, took care of kids. My father, he worked at Bird River.
Okay. And tell me about your life growing up here in Michigan and Detroit.
Well, as far as I can remember, coming out of Russell School, which I was raised up on Watson between Hastings and St, and just growing up, went to school here all my life. Went to started hanging out on Brewster Center, and after school, that's where all the kids hang out. Brewster Center, that's where we went.
What schools did you go to?
I went to Russell School. I went to Capon School, if anybody.
What high school?
Northeastern, I told it there.
Northeastern.
And shortly after that, I went to the Marines.
The Marines? Oh, okay. Now tell me about Brewster Wheeler.
Brewster Center is a place that we went to every day after school. We went there, we learned how to swim. That kept us out of trouble. I mean, it's a place you could go and skate. And it was just, I don't know, it was just a place that all kids that had no other place to go. You could always go to Brewster Center, you didn't need no money, you didn't have to pay anything. You could go there to learn how to swim, you could learn how to box, you could go to the workshop, you could play baseball, you could play basketball. It was a recreational place and a nice place to keep people out of trouble, which it did.
Right. And what are some of the legends that come from there? I know you know some.
Well, the legacy that I know from there was, well, naturally Joe Lewis, and there was Ray Bond, there was Bobby Hall, there was that really became something that a lot of people don't know. There was Hank Aaron. There was a guy named Hank, he used to box.
He was there, but you know him by Hank.
I know him by Hank. Henry Hank, that was his name. I knew Henry Hank by Big Boy Brown.
Alvin?
Alvin Blue Lewis, he was one of the main.
Ted Wright?
Did all right. He was a boxer. I think he fought for the heavyweight championship. There was also, and I said Ray Bond, but there was Urban Balancer. I don't know if he ever became famous, but those kind of guys that was legends to me because they were there when I was there, and they became, famous. So, but other than that, I mean, that was. There's Big Boy Brown. There was a lot of people now that I can't remember.
Right, you had boxers, you had basketball stars, swimmers, wrestlers, singers,
weightlifters. Lou Coronado. They had a cabinet trophy academy at Brewster Center in the hall, and you had all your pictures of what you might call people who participated there and became, like you said, a different source of sports. Like even ping pong champions. It was just a good place that could be and should be forever standing because it's just a traditional place.
Right. Now tell me about the housing projects itself. What was your neighbors like, the community? I mean,
back then everybody, you could say almost like, even if you didn't, everybody knew everybody. Your neighbors was, you would watch out for each other. You was never, no kids were ever injured back those days. Like the kids now shooting and rape and all that. We never worried about that. We were always safe. People, neighbors would watch out for you, send you home, take you in, feed you. I mean,
give you a spanking if they have to.
They would give you a whooping. You can call it a spanking if you like, but and then tell your mama you got another one coming. So that's richness there.
Right.
Yeah.
A unity.
Unity of mind.
A lot of love. Now tell me, what defines Black Bottom versus Paradise Valley? Was it the different neighborhoods? Was it the people?
I think it was what you might call that
the music
of everything. I mean, it was like this now. Black people, they was all merged together in one vicinity. I mean, Black Bottom ran from all the way from down by Clinton to the City Hospital, all the way up to Hastings and Vernor Highway. And then after that, it was still black, but we all did the same thing. We were all barbecuing, going to the same bar, going to the same. We were all like a big, well, I hate to put it this way, but I mean, it was like Africa. We had our own country. That's what we had. And we respected each other, and we loved each other, and we got along fine, and life was beautiful then. I wish I could live it again. I mean, I'll never see them days again, because those were the days of the ages of what it's like, what you were like. We all grew up. We grew up in it wasn't an enriched neighborhood, but it was enriched for us, because what we had, we made it, and we...
Right, we made what we had of it.
We made what we had.
Out of love.
Out of love and togetherness, and that's what...
And unity.
Unity, especially.
Right. Now, what was the business sector like? I mean, was it striving with businesses back in Black Bottom?
There was never no vacant space, and at that time, brother, I don't know, was just beyond my knowledge, but as far as I know, all blacks had their businesses on Hastings. They had their hat shops where they cleaned hats, they had their cleaners, they had their grocery store.
What's the names of some of these businesses? You remember?
Well,
bars, markets.
Yeah, there was the 3-star. Now, like I said, there was a 3-star bar. That was all black, and there was the People's Bar. There was the Cozy Corner on Alexandria. There was Johnson Hat Shop. There was theaters that was all that, as far as I know, owned as blacks. And we had our own business.
So everything was black owned. It was like a Black Wall Street kind of.
It was like a Black Wall Street kind of. And now, don't get me wrong, you had maybe a couple of white people had stores there, but they was like black because they was in the black community, and they gave. So as far as speaking, 18 out of 20, it was all black.
Wow.
Yeah, we had.
So business was booming. It was good.
There was no empty spots, and business was good. Everything was good.
So what I guess interrupted that? Was it because of the freeway when they built the freeway?
You know, that's exactly what. As I come to my clue, that's what did it. They tore down Hastings. They tore down the freeway came through there. They tore down history. They tore down all of those things that I'm speaking of. Talking you should have never been torn down. Hastings Street, Black Bottom. They should have, because it was a place. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it.
It brought us together, didn't it? It kept us
especially
unified.
It separated us.
And then and it divided us, didn't it? Now look at the streets now.
And things were never the same.
Right, never the same. Now, if we can rewind back the hands of time, is it anything you would change, and why?
If we could run back into time, I don't know, the only thing I would only change that if we could have better jobs, make more money, but as far as if we could have just kept our neighborhoods, kept our streets.
And ownership.
Yeah. Hey, that's it, because we were happy.
Right.
We were happy. And there wasn't a lot of people going around, going to jail, robbing. You know, you could go to sleep on your porch. You could go to sleep with your doors open. We never worry about anybody breaking in, because we all was together.
Wow, that's powerful. Now, tell me about, do you recall the 1943 Detroit riot? Were you here?
I was here during the 1943 riot, but I was, something I could tell you about that, because I was too small myself.
You was too small?
I was only 5 years old.
Oh, so you vaguely know, but you know something, but not enough to...
not enough, no more what I heard.
Right, because you was only 5. Now tell me about the 1967 Detroit riot. What was the atmosphere like?
It was, I think that was a mixture of I can never figure that out. I know it started about something that they say
On Bill Out.
yeah, Bill Out. It wasn't true. Then they said it started on the west side because somebody they broke into the Gotham Club and they shot a black guy and it started from there.
And then at Bill Out, they threw a black girl overboard in the water.
That was said too, but it was never actually
Proven
yeah, but that was enough to
get it started.
get it started. Which was, I don't know, I guess it was a good thing or a bad thing because
Did it change anything?